say that an ideal teenager is a teenager that is responsible. And for me, that word means a teenager that has been trained and taught to walk in the way of the Lord. The Bible says, train up your child on the way that he should go. And when he is there, he will not depart from it. So the word ideal teenager can be very subjective on a lot of levels. Because there's a reason why the Bible says you should train. That means in the teen years, there are certain things that require you to train ahead so that when they get to the teen years, they can respond to the things that happen around them and not react. So the job of ideal for a teenager is ideal parenting on a lot of levels.
Wow. Is there anything a woman who feels her child, maybe she didn't do it well, is there anything she can do to save a kid?
Thank you. I'll be very quick. I know we don't have time. If you have a troubled teenager, get help. A lot of times when people have teenagers that they are struggling with, the first thing they want to do is send them to boarding school or send them to a military school because you assume that the regulation you were not able to teach them, someone else will teach them. Forgetting that that system is not the parent of the child. So let me advise you, if you have a troubled teenager, don't throw them away. It's the time to keep them close. Don't send them to a grandma. Don't send them to boarding school. It is the time to get them help. Get a therapist. Get someone who can work with your child to help your child understand the emotions that they are feeling. There is a lot of emotional dysregulation in teenagers. 1 minute they are happy, another minute they are sad.
Yes.
1 minute they are complying, another minute they are discomplying. The first mistake we make as parents is the ideology that what are you facing? What are you going through? Are you paying school fees? Are you paying bills? The roof is over your head. The food is on your table. How can you say you're going? Your teenagers tell you I'm going through a lot. Trust me, you don't understand. I've come here today to be an advocate for your teenagers. There are things they would love to tell you, but because they know that you are not emotionally intelligent, they can't tell you. And what is emotional intelligence? The ability to be aware of your own emotions and regulate your emotions. So I'll appeal to every woman here. I'll start from the women. Because if you can learn to create a safe space where your children can say anything and you can manage your emotions, your husband will follow suit.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Your husband will follow suit. I'm rounding up this level. You need to be able to create that space. Let them talk. Don't be quick to interrupt them. Listen, even when you want to blow up. Because some of the things they will tell you would help you help them. They need help. And they need you to be able to listen to give them that help. So learn to regulate your emotions. If you are surprised, hide it. If you are sad, hide it. And understand that their failures are not about you. A lot of times when teenagers fail, the first thing we say, this child has disgraced me. She has killed me. This, that, we're rolling on the ground. That child, she deserves your empathy. It doesn't mean you're not going to scold because you are their friend. You're still going to scold them. You're still going to correct them. But in that moment, the focus is the child. It's not you. Because whatever mistakes they make, regardless of being their parents, you will still tie them and go out. They are the ones that will suffer the repercussions of those mistakes. And you have to be able to hold it together and listen. If you listen, you will know what to do. The more you listen, the more you will hear. Every single time you listen, you will hear more. And go back. Don't react immediately. Leave it.